Well, hello, everybody. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Let's see here. Give us a second. We'll get our audio check out of the way. We'll get everything else set up. Let's see how things sound. It's kind of sad. I was sitting here. I spent a lot of time right here. Actually, let's get this other stream going here. Hold on. Start Twitch. Should be good, right? Yeah, there we go. All right, we are broadcasting to Twitch as well as YouTube, so there we are. Goodness. Audio sounds good, so you should be all right. Oh, well, wonder where that went. Just dropped that. I guess it'll be okay. At least for now it will. So we spent a lot of time standing right here in this spot, watching that screen, waiting for a name to pop up. We were actually getting things ready, and just happened to look up and saw a name up there. I was like, oh my goodness. So I thought I could get one in there real quick, but I guess it'd been up for a little while. I didn't respond quick enough. But yes, this is how we do our support requests. And it is definitely lessened. The new players coming in looking for assistance have definitely calmed down. When you take a look in the tower here in Albion, I got a level 5 guy, level 4, and a few mid people, but most of them are high ranking, which means that big swell that we expect to happen when new content drops, and then when we see things calm down a little bit and the smoke clears, player count definitely drops. I haven't checked the Steam info here recently, but you know what? If you look at that, let's take a look here. So a couple PlayStations, couple computers, couple PlayStations, computers, Xbox, PlayStations, a lot of PlayStation people. Good swath of computer there. So, it's pretty safe to say you see the Steam count on, players per day. It's probably the same on your consoles. Definitely on PlayStation, it's going to be equal to or more. But, towers are still full. You still see people on the map, but yeah, this is definitely calmed down. I think my next play at this is whenever we do like a new season or something. Once I get my own fun times out of the way, we're going to come over here and stand for the majority of the time, see if we can get some serious progress on that, because it's just not moving fast enough. I guess I could throw out a clarion call there for people and we could organize this, but I don't want to do that. I'd rather try to get that done naturally than orchestrate it. But we'll see. In case you're wondering, this is in reference to this tab right here. Respond to support requests. We have had very little movement since we last played on this. I've been doing some studio time working on actually a pretty big project that I'm started up, and video editing could do pretty decent with just game footage and stuff, but to organize it on a script-based video is I'm out of my element. So there's quite a bit of stop, learn how to do something. Oh, okay, there you go, that's right. And then maneuvering this and switching that and going a direction and then saying, no, that's beyond me, or it's just terrible in general. It's a learning experience, though. But yeah, so I haven't done much. In fact, the last couple days, I really just got on, did my I guess you'd call them the daily tasks, and then we rolled on. So let's take a look at that. Good place to start as any. We did our reactor enhancement for the week. This will all reset tomorrow. We did get our 30 minutes of playtime, but honestly, we just kind of been standing here for most of it. I feel like I'm cheating on this because, like earlier, I logged in to get some video footage on some information and some stuff, and I got about 20 minutes worth of playtime where I was in game, but I had no intention of actually, playing the game. But that timer still went. So logging in here and prepping for the stream, finished it off. So that's done. But the other things we got to do is complete submissions. We have to clear some intercept battles, and we got to do a research. So let's see. We should have a research done and ready to be picked up. So we'll head over to Ines. Good old crystallization catalyst. Every day. Uh-oh. It didn't appear. That means we're out of a material. What are we out of? We are short some mixed energy residue. And we only have 8 patterns to begin with. Well, honestly, though, we should have some of these things. Not you. Oh, look at that. Oh, we got 11 of these things. Well, we need that. So there we go. So that's what you get, just one of those things from it? Now it should be back up in the, let's click on it. There we go. But of course, this is the last one. Okay, so with our neural circuits, we're still pretty good on that. We've got hundreds of those. This is from running, this is from trying to get patterns at outposts. Is where we got all this biogel, so we'll be good on that for months, years maybe. The murky energy you get from but you know what? I'm going to make this and then we'll go in and look at it. So let's make this. And then we'll drop off. And we'll go this way. Okay. Boop. Okay, so this, the murky energy, get from those. Void vessel, got some of them. That's where most of my materials came from. But yeah, it looks like the forgottents and then just occasional drops from monsters. I'm willing to bet that the void vessel, since I've run so many of those, that's where we get this. Once you complete it, it's in that end drop. And I know I've gotten some material boxes as well. This, like I said, derelict covert strategic outpost. This was just the lack of getting the patterns that I needed is what made this happen so much, because I just kept not getting the pattern. So we run it over and over and over and over again. End up with 1,800 of these damn things. Only need 22 per. These you get from boxes. So we're going to have to go to Agna Desert with some Enzo fun and do that. Now that they show you on the map where they are, it's a whole lot easier. But, we just got to go do it. We'll do that a little bit tonight. This is the White Knight Gulch, and we do which one? These are all normal. We go to hard, and we do, is it the Orders Veil? We used to do the Forgotten Comms device, but that one was not as productive as Orders Veil. This one is a barrier deactivation and produces more of these neural circuits than you get from the other missions. This is one of the best places for me, as far as I'm concerned, to farm this type of material. We'll actually go through that tonight. Why not? We haven't done that in a while. Sorry. But yeah, and then the last thing are the patterns, which you just get from your amorphouses when you turn them in. And we need to do that more often because we are down to 7. But, you know, I do have quite a few in stock. Currently 20 something, 25. But we're only a couple weeks away from new Blair. And if I don't decide to kill old Blair in the process, we'll need these materials, which we do have. And we've got most of our weapons sorted out the way we like them. There's still a couple that we're doing some changes on and dropping these catalysts in. So we could technically stop, but I think it's better to just keep making these than to not have them. So we get really crazy about it. It's one of them things where you turn on, and when you start playing after work and after dinner and all that, you know, it's usually around this time, 6, 7 o'clock. Put one of these things in, and then tomorrow morning you wake up, just turn the game on, go get your catalyst, and make another one, and then turn it off. Good, go about your day. If we're really crazy about it. I used to be that way. Not so much anymore. But, you know, we got a backlog. But anyway, yeah. All right, so we got one of them making. That's good. We are on Eugen right now, so I'll tell you what we're going to do. We are going to go do some missions because we are at level 29 for his arcade tuning. Don't think I have ones I haven't used. Oh, yeah, I got 5 that I haven't used. Right now, my goal for him is to just make him as strong as I can with a firearm because that's what I need from him right now. So we're just going to come straight down here with the hopes of grabbing this guy, and we'll pick up a few extras here and there. MP's normally not an issue, but might be worth it just to grab those extra 2. I think I wanted to head this way to see if I could snag a cooldown, which we might just do adjustments on. We'll see. But my MP usually isn't a problem with Eugen, so that'll be good enough for right now. But, so, yeah, where are we going? We're going to good old Sigma sector under the high risk to get our points. So the daily task we have to do is we have to complete 4 missions, and we have to do 2 Colossi battles. So this is going to be 2 out of the 4 missions. We might just go ahead and run them. I usually only do 2 because you're getting this 4,000 point bonus. And you get the relics. Makes it move pretty quick. After that, you're only going to get 1,500. But you know what? Maybe I shouldn't be, excuse me, shying too far away from 3,000 points. That's a level, so you get 4,000 for the relic plus 1,500 for completing the mission. So you're getting 55 there. So it's 10,000, 11,000 plus 2 more would be another 3. So that's quite a jump. I don't know. Might be worth it.
Descendant, confirm arrival at the operation zone. Proceed with caution.
I usually just do it to get these points and then walk away. Don't need anything else. Why did those guys get such a speed boost? That was crazy. This activity normally doesn't need a Eugen. For the most part, players are able to stay alive pretty well in this. Oh, sorry, landed right on you. Let those guys kill. I'll just pick things up. That's what us support people do. It's making us go all the way over here. That's weird. Alright, next set of bad guys are coming in up here, so we'll go meet them. Or we'll get stuck on a stupid rock.
Activate the remote detonation device.
You got it? Go for it, sister. Stay up here. Hopefully somebody's up top. Yep. And we'll head to the next area. Oop, walked into a wall. Uh-oh. Oh, look. Yeah, you see Eugen right here. Ugh. Yeah, I never even shot at the other guy. He's already gone. Still alive? Wow. So the issue with this is, well, we got one at least. Let's take a look. I'm not very effective as far as killing things. 55 kills, you know. Did get some, oh, we're up to 31. That's good. Yeah, it's boring. I kind of pushed really hard to get the unlocks for Serena and then the weapons, and they came easy enough. It wasn't too bad. And not gonna lie, I kind of hate going to Sigma Sector. It's why I've only been doing enough to get this bonus for the RK XP and that. I know you can get the RK this XP, the RK Factor XP in other locations. Not very much. So the 4,000 for this shot plus the 1,500 each run. I mean, doing a task that you're not real thrilled about doing, but gets you far more rewards than doing other things. It's nice there's other ways, and I have to do those other ways as well, so you know, we'll do it, but I don't know, man. Void Vessel 2.0. And I know there are individuals out there who've already completed every character's RK tuning. God bless you. Holy cow. I mean, I'm just a watch me channel with some helpful information here and there. So I don't have to do that kind of stuff. I don't need to try to be the first person to put out all sorts of helpful content and creation videos, and I can unlock instead of swipe. But man, I cannot believe going through everybody and getting them to 40. Of course, I would be less complainy if I just went ahead and dedicated a day and said, you know what, dude, just get in there and just run it until your eyes bleed. Get it done, get it over with. This slow drip is more efficient, at least mentally, for me, but it also is making the task take longer, you know? And it's funny, here I am complaining about it, but dude, it only takes like 5 minutes to do one of these damn things. Alright, so he's going to go over there, so we'll stay here. Because the next set of bad guys are going to be where Askelion and Buddy are, and then over here, so... Oop, I missed. Dude gonna take care of him? What are you doing, man? Oh, that's right. You gotta get these guys, too. He's gonna get mad. He'll be like, what? Can you get a little help? See, you didn't need my help, dude. It's all good. Oh, sorry about that, folks. We've been sneezing all day. So I don't know if it's allergies or what's going on, but yeah, we're having a bad time. I will endeavor to the best of my abilities to mute that microphone before we let a sneeze out. So if you see me like running into a wall or I suddenly go incredibly quiet, you'll know why. Definitely seeing a whole lot of Blairs now. People have started taking Blair off the shelf to get ready for the upcoming Ultimate Blair. Oh, we got very few bullets left. And this guy ain't gonna help us. Oh, he did help us. Look at that. Sorry.
Large-scale Vulgus transfer confirmed. Descendant, stop the enemy troop deployment.
Okay. These guys are all dead. Hey, it didn't land on me this time. I always liked playing Blair. He was fun. Hey, look at that. We got our malevolence all the way up. Yep, knew I was going to get hit. Yeah, sometimes Mr. Watch the Floor makes it a little tough to see where the things are going to be. And RK tuning again. Could not get the double, though, could I? Nope. Well, we're level 32, so we are definitely getting there. So, what are we at? Oh, we definitely had to take 2 more runs in this to get up to the next level. Might as well just do it. So I'm already grumbly about it. Did you hear it in my voice? Sad. I don't have enough coffee for this crap. So I've done quite a few runs at the Tormentor, and
Troops are on the ground.
I did get 111 ticket drop.
Best of luck, Descendant.
Definitely haven't seen another super awesome 100 something, but based off of how long it took us to get our first one, I think we're probably pretty far away from our next one. But we'll see. We're going to get enough to get another purchase from ETA. I think I need about 40, maybe 50. I don't know. Yeah, V's kind of laying it out there, isn't she? Get some, girl. Hell yeah.
Arcane life signs detected inside a vault structure.
That one's already gone. We'll come over here and get this one. Hello, new friend. Alright. Oh, I was going to go grab that ammo, but there's some right there. That's what I was waiting on. I knew that guy was coming. Guess it's the end at least. Did not mean to get the guy that just crossed in front of me. It's important. Nope, it's not the end. This will be. Boom.
Captain Elias, deploying arcade. I am the original.
Dude, how'd you get all the way back there? Oh, man. Well, we did get to heal the team, so that's good. Let's reload. Oh, I forgot to put something on this. Just remembered that we maxed this bad boy out. Ow. Okay.
Extraction from operation zone initiated.
Yep, there we go. We got one? How do we get a bonus out of it? Oh, by only 150 points. Okay. That's cool. This guy here, we have actually done all of these on the Frost version, but the Toxic version, still got one more I need to pop in. So we're going to go ahead and do that while we're waiting. And that will finish off this one. Yes, I know we're... you know what? We could add to here. Let's do that. I don't like going more than 2 on any kind of these things. So what I can actually do, pull Toxic Conductor, put this over here and it stays down. And then we can pull Toxic Conductor up here and everything's good. Cool. But we're going to go back to Frost Gear. Yes, we'll save it. I call that Frost Gear because it's snow stuff, chill enhancement, and it freezes people in place. And that's why I like it. So it's frosty. Alright, so now we're ready to do this again, but I don't know. Yeah, I guess we'll do it in one more time. This will be our 4 missions, so at least that'll be done. And Mr. Eugen did at least get a couple levels tonight, so that's good. We're getting closer and closer. Ines has a couple more levels to get before she's up. And Bunny is maybe halfway there. And then everybody else, we've only got 2 or 3 that are full.
All personnel. Void storm is intensifying. Conditions are unfavorable. Proceed with caution.
Yep,
Over.
little sneeze right there.
Large-scale Vulgus transfer.
But yeah,
Stop the
that one hurt.
deployment.
And it also like blew away my thoughts too, man. Holy cow. Okay, yeah, so we've only got a few people that we've maxed out so far. We have maxed out Freyna, Galay, and Serena. So yeah, we're behind the curve here on this. Boop. Let's get everybody healthy for just general purposes to make sure. There we go.
Transport has dropped a wide-ranged shaping charge on the ground.
Do you know when this part happens, when it's the shaping charge thing? Ugh, I just hate that.
Hit the detonation device.
On this map and the other one. This one I think is a little better. It's a little more condensed, you know. I don't know, just feels better. Then we head over here. I'll do it. Skadoosh. Boom, boom, boom. I'm doing my part. Our dog's name is Legolas. Huge, huge Lord of the Rings fan here, so that is awesome. There we go. Ah, I'm standing in this stuff. Here. Stay alive, team. Oh, he's immune. Little graphics problem there. He didn't get his portal. He just showed up. That's okay. What's up, fellas? There you go, everybody. We're all healthy again. Yeah, we gave him every bullet we had, didn't we? There we go. There's our 4. And we're about halfway. That's not bad. A little more, a little less than halfway. But 33, that's awesome. Tomorrow we'll be able to get to 34, possibly 35. Shouldn't be too long. By next Wednesday, we should be running these with somebody else. I think for Eugen, my preferred method might be to go firearm attack, pick up as much firearm damage as I can, and then make our way Let's do this. Make our way down to the health. I was thinking of going over here to skill cooldown. But honestly, I feel like I could pop off the my healing blast pretty regularly. I don't really need it to cool down that much. It would help. Definitely would help, but I mean it's a 5% cooldown. And it's already not that bad. It's 5%. It's going to be like half a second. I don't think that's worth it. I'm at like 13-second cooldown. So 1.3 is 10 and 0.6 will be 5. So yeah, I think I'd much rather have the HP boosts than skill cooldown and mana. Neither one of those two normally is a problem for me. So that's the route we'll go. And to be honest with you, crit HP, like a firearm attack HP, is pretty standard. That's the one that I do for everybody. Get up here to this. Tell you what we'll do. We'll take everybody off. That is not directly a purple or getting us anywhere. So we got 10. Okay. Might want to go with the toxin. I don't know. Really depends. I mean, it's going to be the same no matter which way we go to get there. Are we going to be able to, though? Yeah. Not right now, we can't, but we'll be able to make it that way. So either, which do we care more, the fire resistance or a toxin resistance? And I think for right now, with what we're trying to pull off, that toxin resistance is going to be way better. We still have quite a few Deathstalker kills to do. And, an extra 40% toxin resistance. It's nothing to shy away from. But yeah, we'll finish off. Got 8 more points. 5 will be taken up there, and then 6. So we'll have 2 points extra to figure out where we want to go. We could go over here for some extra defense. We could get all attribute resistances, which may not be a bad thing. We'll have to figure it out. But yeah, I think we'll rename this to Firearm HP. I went with Firearm because I've got him built pretty good. He's a good team supporter. My skills cool down fast. I got great range on him. I can keep teams alive when I really, focus on it. But the only thing that I have to offer as far as making missions end is the guns. So I needed to be able to do, just this 10% firearm attack is worth it for me. It's the only thing I got. So that's the route we went. And then this will just make us stronger and make us more survivable. Although, for the most part, we got it under control pretty well. Anywho, so that's where we are with that. I got to do some... we got to do some kills here. We're at 242, so I need 60 in order to go buy something from ETA. So for that, we are going to Miscalais. And we are going to our Tormentor build. Boop. And we'll set Last Dagger up for Tormentor as well. Boop. All that is just the mental focus and some of the poison stuff. I got plenty of space. I don't have to look. Well, let's take a look at it now. See if we got anything good. This I got doing... reactor farming over in the White Knight Gulch, which made me kind of sad because that duration up is one of the things I was looking for. I'm looking for skill duration up and then skill cooldown. So we got halfway there. So unfortunate, but is what it is. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, this might be a good bunny reactor. The reason I say that is I use most of her singular skills, the shock waves and stuff like that, and duration up. She's not that big of a critical hitter, and that's what I have her set up for. So definitely want to take a look at that one. Tech dimension skill. Not really. I'm going to keep this, though. I actually meant to make this garbage, but we're going to keep it just because I want to make sure I've got some reactors on hand for the Ines changes. Okay. So let's talk about what we just got here. I'm going to mark this as a B. I'll keep that just for general purposes. But this guy here, right there. So the reactor that I have for Glay is a duration up in cost, which was working real well. I focused on singular power boost, but she's kind of strange because she's got singular skill here, Predator Instinct. Once you throw it, it stays active.
Your mom will save you no matter what.
And it's based off of her hit points, right? The cooldowns doesn't really matter. This is one of those things you throw it at the beginning of the mission. As long as you don't accidentally hit it, it'll stay on the whole time. If you get downed when you get picked up by your friends, or you have to respawn if you don't have friends with you or they don't like you, then it's, reset and you got to hit it again. But once you do it, it stays. Next is her life siphon, which you can either increase damage or you can get the vigor there. So deals damage to targets within range and recovers HP, right? These are based off of your skill powers. And they are dimension skills. So if you're going to have a reactor for Glay, having a dimension boost is the route to go. At least as we're up to level 2. Let her finish talking.
Your mom will save you no matter what.
Her 3 is a singular skill as well. This is the one that gives you the infinite ammo as long as you're frenzied. And if you're not frenzied, then just gives you maximum recovery for life spears, right? And then her final skill is her unique weapon, which gives you that super awesome weapon that I honestly don't really use that much because I'm doing good amounts based off of just using Last Dagger or Restored Relic. So there you go. And then of course she has a passive skill, Thirst. So she can reduce damage when she's non-frenzied. So it's a good idea to not just run around with your white hair all the time. But anyway, as it stands right now, I'll let her talk.
Hold on a little longer. Your mom will save you no matter what.
They got to update that, man. We already saved her. Spoiler alert. Anyway, so here you'll see under my basic info up there, my cooldown is at 13.6. And my duration is 10.5. So once I throw this, it's ending about 3 seconds before... Oh, this is with Tormentor. Yeah, by the way. Let me actually drop out of that. And we'll go to just my normal modules, which I do under Full Metal. So this is a general use. This is a less specialized version. Let her talk. Okay, Glay. So, my non-Colossi fighting version, it was 11.1 seconds with a 10.5 cooldown, or duration. So, it would last for 10.5 seconds, and then it would be 11.1. So, I had a 0.6 second difference. And as you can see here, I've got my max HP times 4.8. So, as far as the cost, etc. And when you look here, you'll see I still got the negatives, the red skill power times 32. And that was just because I wasn't boosting the dimension skills. My reactor was singular. But this was the key thing here, the 11.1 and the 10.5. So that is why I've spent the last 2 weeks trying to get a reactor that was a dimension or a phase reactor. And I wanted it to have gold stats in both for duration so that my skill would last a little longer, and then make it so things would cool down faster. And that is what we just got. Running those crappy Sigma Sector missions that I was whining and complaining about how useless and crappy they are. And here we go. So I got the reactor I was hoping for. Instead of running those Sigma sectors, I was going to get the other 2 missions by going and doing the reactor farming on White Knight Gulch, because that's where you can get the dimension reactors as of right now. And little did I know. So here's the thing with this reactor, which was a singular, and honestly, since her skills aren't boosted that much, especially the ones that you're more common to use, the frenzy and the infinite ammo, people were using any kind. Didn't matter. They didn't match it. Which I have a couple, I think. I don't know if there's a caustic cooldown. I have a couple. I think I had a poison reactor that did it. Boy, I'm good with constant cooldown, aren't I? But anyway, so we're going to equip this. Even though I've got a whole bunch of optimization conditions put in there and I've got it boosted all the way up, this is going to serve me better for what I need to do. Now, it has tactical rifle on it, which is questionable. But let's go see what our stats are now.
Beloved daughter Daya. Hold on a little longer. Your mom will save you no matter what.
There you have it. Now you'll see that my cooldown is 8.2 seconds, which means every 8.2 seconds that skill will be ready to throw, and it lasts for 10.5. So now I can have my frenzied state and my infinite ammo up the entire time. And that is what I was looking for. So, hooray. My modules are what's dropping my skill powers down some, but this honestly is a basic reactor that I just found, so we are going to do 2 things. One, we are going to head over here. Now, we have a choice to make because I'm pretty sure that this weekly, where is it? To enhance a reactor, that's going to be the same thing in 7 hours. And we're going to boost this reactor up. So it'd kind of be silly to boost that reactor and then have to boost another one. Although I do have some that I could do. We may end up leaving one for her. But the first thing we've got to do is we have to solve this tactical rifle issue. I need to be able to put something that allows me to do the handgun because this is what I'm using most. Wouldn't mind doing hand cannon as well. So let's go see what we've got in storage. I marked ones with diamonds for the ones I like. Machine gun might be okay. There's hand cannon. I got launcher. Handgun. All right, so this is a blue skill purple one. So yeah, I had no use for that, but I noticed that it had handgun. And in the event that I found a reactor I liked, I knew I'd want to put that on there. So that's a win. We got another one right here too. So what about the other ones? Well, I'd like to get rid of that tactical rifle. Don't think I'm going to use that much. What I would like to have for Glay would be handgun for the last dagger, launcher for restored relic, and kind of whatever I want to do with the other one, but I've really been liking the malevolent, so hand cannon wouldn't be bad. Now, I do have a hand cannon one here. I don't know, do I have a launcher? I do. So we're going to grab this one, too. That was a cost to cool down, you bastard. But yeah, this is... I don't know if I want to get rid of that. Dude, I could find another launcher one, you know? I probably got rid of one already. That'll be good enough for right now, right? Yeah, that'll be good enough for right now. So we're going to come over here, and we are going to implant our reactor. This is the one that we have. We want to get rid of that tactical rifle thing and put our handgun in right now. I'll see it in a second. There it is. So we're going to register that. We're going to make that our second thing. We have been planning for this, so we've been making these a bunch. We got plenty of gold for that. Implant. Awesome. And now we'll go ahead and enhance this reactor. So are we prepared for this? Well, to get it to level 1 is only 5. It's 15 for that. We got 200 of these bad boys. So yeah, I could actually do it fully. Sure, we'll find another reactor that we can enhance. And even if we don't, we do it the cheap way, where you go to Descendant, you buy a little blue reactor, and you pop one of these little, one of the lower versions of these, the regular ion accelerator in, and it does it. So we're excited. We've been trying to get this for weeks. So yeah, we're not going to wait. And now we have ourselves a duration and a cooldown reactor. 24 and 29s. The 24s aren't going to matter, so we're roughly 30,000 on those. And what do we get? We're still on the negative, so I got to figure out. It's got to be one of the modules that I'm running. Let's take a look. That wouldn't do it. That wouldn't do it. So I guess it's shot focus is what's killing us. But we're getting extra firearm attacks, so it might be... Oh, look at this. The duration might be doing it too. I think it is. We should be fine. Now, here's another thing. Nimble Fingers gives us a 25% cooldown, right? We do have some room now because of this setup here. Like I said earlier, we are... Sorry. We're 2 seconds faster. What happens if we drop... And it's odd to say this, but let's unequip Nimble Fingers, because that gives us cooldowns of 25. Save that setting, and let's go see. That cooldown gets torn up, doesn't it? Woo. So the reason it's getting torn up is that 40-second cooldown. You know, that's a lot. We got to go back. And we got to put Nimble Fingers back on. I can spell. There you go. Doot, 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 boop. What are we getting other cooldowns from? I wonder if that can go. You know? It's only a 6% versus the 26. Let's just see what happens when this goes. Now, we are going to lose some skill power from this. We're up 77. What's our skill power modifier? It's minus 36. If we take this off, what's the worst that could happen, right? Let's see what it does. Okay. So what do we got here? We have a cooldown of 10.6 and a duration of 10.5. Are we really going to, in the midst of combat, see that 0.1 second difference? I'd be willing to say no. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd love for the cooldown to be 10.5 and the duration to be 10.6, but what did that do to the rest of our stats? And again, we don't need... oh, wow. Skill power times 291 and 431. Is that what they were before? I think that might have been what they were. What that does is that gives us an open slot, which we've already put a bunch of stuff in. If we have an issue with Glay that we would like to rectify, maybe more attack, or give her some extra health, or maybe pop on some kind of a like an antibody or something like that, we kind of have some options. I'm actually going to put the that non-attribute back on. As soon as I find it, I can read, I promise. There we go. We're going to put this back on just for now, just to keep things the way they were, but we definitely have some room to play, and this is exactly what we were looking for, with a cooldown faster than our duration. So that is awesome, dude. I spent about 2 weeks of farming. Off and on. I've got several hours in looking for that reactor to have it just drop in Sigma Sector as I'm crying about it. It's a trippy world, folks. It's a trippy world. Okay, well, now we're going to go test this thing out. Like I said, we are going, with our Descendant modules, our Tormentor build, because of the way we have it set up, does kind of have a deficit. No, that's the one that's just barely done. Cooldown's fast enough. I think we won't even notice that, right? All right, so we're going to go in here, and we got to do, we got to do 2 intercept battles, if I'm not mistaken. Sure do. Might as well do it in the boy we need, right? Boom, and boom. And we're going to do this one private. Like I said, normally I like to, help other people out in case they need it. Half the time that's the situation. The other half is we don't need it. People don't need help. But I want to see how well I'm able to cycle my skills right now. So there were multiple times fighting this guy that I could drop him. He'd go down to a knee, and I would have to wait for that skill to reset. So that should be gone now. Okay. So if I do it right, shoulder, chest, he'll drop to a knee, and then we should be able to get points right into him. Trying to put a little extra. There it is. And skills done. Skills back up. That's awesome. He's going to do his thing, though. That's okay. All right. Blew a knee off. I'll take that hit. Still doing pretty good. He's going to do his little shock therapy. And I did make it through. Okay, good. And he's dead. Awesome. Ah, that is beautiful. Hey, I got 4 vouchers. That was expected. All right. Super happy. That was pretty much the whole point. That'll also come into play when we're doing our level 30 void purges, because there would be moments where for half a second to a second, skill was down and we're waiting. And that does not seem to be the issue anymore. So let's go back in, and we will do this in the publics. So even with this 23,000 electrical resistance, man, that guy hits so hard. Ugh. Oy vey. It could work to try to get a little more HP on her. Wouldn't be a bad idea either. Man, I cannot believe that reactor dropped in Sigma Sector. I'm going to have to do a whole bunch of Sigma Sector as penance, you know? That is something that I hadn't mentioned. Sigma Sector is great for reactor farming because there's so many drops. But it could be anything. So to get good reactors, it's a great place to go. To get a good specific reactor may never happen, you know? It shouldn't take long. It's one of those instances where nicely done, ladies. It was like perfect timing. That's cool. Hey, we got 4. Do this a couple more times and see. Oh, they disappeared. Where'd my friends go? Well, we'll go look at this because that'll make it go faster, see? Anytime you want to try to see something. Seems like you're not loading fast. Just go into your menu to try to figure out how many of how many green tickets you have. It'll process it right away. I should have like 250. We'll check it now if I think we can. Yeah, we got time. Come on. 250 exact. I'm here, guys, I promise. That's not good. Oh, that is awesome. Look at that. That skill cycle so quick. Hell yeah. Oh, hi. Wow, he punished me. Get over here. It's gonna hurt, but we'll do it. I don't even know which one hit me. Help me, friend. Thank you. We're gonna get hit. Yep. Ow. Alright, hopefully this will work. As I take that hit and then get shocked. She's got her, and we're already hurt again. Good lord. There's a health box. That's what I was looking for. And it's gone. Yeah, we're taking a long time here, folks. Let's see. We should be able to. It's gonna hurt, but... Oh, it's a shame there's a health box right over there. You gonna get me? Not everybody. Not everybody needs to do it. Dude, you got hit. That was terrible. That was ridiculousness. You got it, though. Yep, I got my 4. See if we can do that better. I don't know if it's going to be the same group or not. Nope. And he's having a bad day, isn't he? Holy cow, dude. I'm sorry. Ah, it's awesome. Look at that. All right, stop shooting. There we go. That's exactly what I've been looking for, man. That is exactly what I've been looking for, is that super quick response. Another 4. Yes, there were times where I'd sit there and I was just tapping that button and it was just blocking because it wasn't completely cooled down yet. But nope, we're good. We are golden now. Hey, he's going to be loud. It's also another thing is I can throw it early because I used to try to time it because, you know, I didn't have a... Wow. I didn't do any of that. Got 4 again. So we should be at 258. Let's check it. That way it'll make it go quicker. Oh, 262. I missed a fight in the midst of all that. Nope, there we go. I think I'm with the open mic guy again. I think I do have squad chat on from games I played recently. I was helping people out. Yep. Let's do this. There we go. That should make him quiet now. We don't need to talk through this fight. This is pretty quick and easy, so... Dude, we took everything off you. How did you not go down? Makes no sense. So that's another thing that happens with this fight. Is, you got to stop shooting at him at a certain point. There you go. Because while he's doing this transition, if you blow up his parts, it doesn't count towards dropping his frenzy bar, which still isn't working apparently. Can't get any good damage on him. He's always facing the wrong way. But we got the kill. Haha, 4. Yeah, now that I've learned how to do the melee thing much better instead of the smashing the ground like that. Yep, he wants me to get in the pool. Am I gonna? Dude. Alright, we gotta stop shooting because he's gonna change. Damn it. Oh, come on. Now I feel bad not getting in the pool. Now I can't aim. I don't know why his frenzy bar is broken. That's alright. Pretty sure I rolled under that electrical beam. Oh, look at that. We got 12. Hell yeah. I'm talking about. We're at 78. So we only need 22 more. Tell you what there, Twitch community. You guys need to step it up because I ain't impressed. Every comment, everything I get is a bot trying to tell me how to spend money to get fake views. Which I will not do, and I have not done. Well, we'll do it right. We'll do it naturally, right? Alright, 22. I ain't having a bad day. Dude. I ain't dead, though. What did we get? Did I miss it? Nope, 4. Alright, 18. Yes, that's this blasphemous son of a bitch. That's what I'm talking about. He's not looking at me. Whoa, that was quick. Oh, that was just an attack. Okay. No, that was... Oh, this ain't good. Please drop. Please drop. Well, he did go down. Good job by the goose there. TJ is not going to get picked up. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Not bueno. Can we get her? Where is she? Okay, there we go. Didn't go the way we intended it to go, but you know what? It's going to get done, so. Damn right you're going to fall down. Wow, down to our less death count. That's no bueno. Okay, 14 left to go. So that highlights a really good situation there. If you can't take the hits, don't go for the revives. Because you have to make sure he's down or pointing away. And even if he's pointing away, chances are he's going to switch aggro and you're going to take some damage. If I'm full health, I can probably take one. Sure. I could probably take one hit, but I can't take a series. With Eugen, I can definitely take multiples, which is one of the reasons why I like running him. But if I'm going to keep doing these public ones, I probably should get him. But you know what? He's almost built up on his arcade tuning, which will definitely help. Me and 3 Serenas. This should be over very soon. Start hearing the bells, right? There's 1, 2, and 3. Yep. Bye, buddy. Can't believe he got up. He fell down right away. But, all right. We got 14. Now we've got what? Now we got 10. So those ticket drops, the big ones. I saw on a Reddit post where it stated that, and I can't guarantee these numbers, but they claimed it was data mined, and comparatively, they said it was correct. But 95% of the time, you're going to get a 4 ticket drop. 4.5% of the time, you're going to get a 10 to 15, and then that last 0.5 is the 100 to 150. It's not good. Ow. There we go. He had his shoulders up, so that was fine. But yeah, that last 0.5 is going to be the 100 plus drop. I'm feeling a 4 drop. No, it's 13. And that, my friends, should give us enough to get done. So I guess, yeah, look at that, 303. So we were in the 0.5, or the 4.5% drops. Hey, we're having a good night. Good Lord, what are some crappy things that I've been putting off that I want to get done that are hard? I should go do Void Purge and see if I can get nothing but green X cores. Okay. I'm going to go see ETA. I did, actually. I wanted to exchange these rewards with you. So I've gotten the Call Toy and 2 of these things. So I guess we'll just We'll just take them in a row. I don't really care. I just want to get them. Purchase complete. So there we are. Next up will be Haley, then Luna and Valby. Sharon, yep. All right, there we go. That is our third outfit, and we do have the collar toy. Let's do the math on that, right? 300, it's 9. So we've turned in 1,200 tickets so far this season. That's not bad at all. But now we got to get in there and do it again. We got to do it a bunch. Okay, so here's the blueprints. This is the drops that I get from everything. Personally, on any gun, even if it's not one I even use that often, excuse me, I like to keep 5 copies of any parts, because that way I can go make the gun and then the 4 copies to drop into it to maximize its stats. So here you'll see the ATAMs. I got an extra one, so we're going to get rid of that. And I got an extra one on Ancient Knight. And another extra one on Ancient Knight. And then we got 5. Anytime I get a double of a Descendant, I will sell one, and I keep one in there. Let's see, we could sell that Serena piece. Don't think I need 9 from Miss Luna here. All right, we're good there. 2, 5. Oh, 6 of these. So we can get rid of 1. 6 of those. 1, 3. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of Deathstalker, guys, trying to get those part removals, and it's been working, but it's not been working super awesome. So get rid of 7 of these and 6 of these. And 2 of that one. 1 for the afterglow. Most of these extra parts I've been getting have been from, like I said, Deathstalker kills and turning in patterns against Executioner, because I have so many of those. It's a very quick, easy kill, and that's how I've been farming crystallization catalyst blueprints. So those are some of the parts that you see me turning in as well. As far as Haley, though, I always get rid of all of Haley's parts. You only get 1 for each one of them, but hey. I got a bunch of Blue Beetle. Get rid of 6 of those, and then everything else is good. So that is going to net us 243. That's pretty good. And now we're slimmed down to where we have the ability to make quite a few copies of guns if we want to, and we can actually make a whole new Descendant if I really tried. In most cases, I keep the gold one for the ultimates. I try to do everybody, but I don't have too many of the... Once I got the part I needed to make them, I would usually get rid of them. But anyway, however, our issue here is with that right there. So under exchange supplies, I was able to pick up the stuff I normally get. I usually go for the paints and the hairstyles. I want to have 3 of each one. So as you can see, these I didn't have any. I had 1, and then I bought this, got me to 2. This one had 2, got me to 3. So if this comes up again, I probably won't buy it. I don't need these Descendant parts, and these weapons aren't all that great for me. This has possibilities, but this is stuff I can all go out and farm. And like I showed you earlier, I've only got one thing that I'm really hurting on. I don't buy the regular stabilizers anymore. Just buy the advanced ones. Usually want that to be 15 to 20. These code breakers, I mean, I've already got 97 of them, so it's not that big of an issue. And then I buy these, the storage and equipment slots. That's a given. I get those right out of the gate. If I only have enough to buy, say I only have like 130 tickets, these 2 are getting bought. Everything else is just a luxury item. However, under infiltration operations. I've not been able to buy this yet. Those storage parts, the extra storage slots. And I did not buy the advanced, even though I don't really technically need them. None of this stuff was super awesome. This would be good because, hey, you know, we need those. And I've already got 3 of all the paints, so I probably won't get any more. But unfortunately, we only have 14 of these tickets. We have not been doing this activity, which is kind of sad. So we're going to have to. We got to go do this because I need at least this 15, 60. So I need 75 total, of which I have 14. And that takes care of this week. I can deal with not getting any of the other stuff. But, yeah, we can't let the slots in a catalyst blueprint go by. So that's our next task. We have completed everything for this section. We're done. So, hooray. Let us go back here. There's a well-fed knucklehead. Good job, dude. Good job with the rhymes. Give it to you. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. First off, since we're heading this way, we'll check that. Yes, okay, fine. And if we need red tickets, this is where we have to go for them. Unfortunately, the Master Lab is the preferred one for me. Yeah. Okay, so if we do a 400 dungeon, this one we're going to get supernova processor parts. Don't really need these, but we do get 300 points for unique artifactor. So I think we're going to be switching to you know who. What do we get for these? We get distorted resolve. I honestly have not been a huge fan of the distorted resolve. The assault rifle submachine gun attack, I do use a lot of submachine guns. I mean, Thunder Cage is awesome. And assault rifles, we have started getting into them. But to be honest, I mean, I don't know, man. We could get murky energy residue, which we do need. Not like right away, but it can't hurt. Oh man. I just don't like this one. Crystallization catalyst 20%. So yeah, we want to definitely get these pattern 66s. Yeah, I think we're going to be doing that. But not on Glay. Since we've been working on him, let's stick with Eugen. He's not going to be the most fun guy in there. He'll still be able to get things done. So, gotta make some room, though. Ooh, what do you got? Oh, items. Loser. What do you got? Equipment drop rate and items. So, you know what's worse than getting one non-combat perk? Getting 2. We might keep that, though. I noticed that my farming equipment, external components, I feel like I could get better. So we're going to actually start saving those when we get the double gold of those things, just to compare with what we have already and what the stats are and whether or not they're good, better, or worse, or the same as what we're using now. But otherwise, looks like it was poo-poo. It's fine. Nothing there. Okay, we're clean. 117. So, all right. So Eugen boy, there's 1650. So we're not going to be moving up too fast. But I got to be honest, you know, anything if it gets us to 34, we need 75 tickets out of the 14 we have. So let's get in there and do this. Bring BS in here with that chill power skill. Man, it's been an hour and a half already. How time flies when you get the reactor you want. Actually in a great mood. Might actually spend time with my family now. Well, no, I can't do that because I got a reactor to use. At least we're going to be leveling up a gun, right? We'll level up a gun. We'll get a little bit of, oh my goodness. He wants to speed through. I know that little second where I was ahead of him. That hurt. You got at least one AFK, right? Oh, nice. We are moving quickly, so it is also possible that that person's just jumped. Well, they're not in their menu now, are they? They better be moving. It's no bueno. You're going to get yourself put in a naughty list. Immune? What the hell was that? There we are. Now we decided to play. Yes, I will put people on the naughty list if, so, like, that guy there, I'm going to assume he was in his menu. I don't know if he was. Didn't look like it. I didn't see his menu screen up there, but I'm not going to get nitpicky about it. But what I will do is if we get all the way to the end room here, we're at the boss room, and you get teleported in with everybody, and now all of a sudden you're at the helm and moving, yeah, you getting reported. If you stay in spawn the entire time and don't move, as soon as we all teleported to the boss room, you're suddenly alive and functioning, we got problems. I can make it. Oh, no, no, no. Bye, everybody. You Jinpel. What happened? So I'm going to assume maybe Buddy was, like, went to the bathroom, went and got a drink. I'll do that sometimes. He's here with us. He's being active. No need to get pissy. Because I've done that. I've played these missions where you get a person who doesn't move at all from spawn. And then all of a sudden, once you get to the boss room, they're full of life and vigor and ready to roll and become a participating member. And that's just wrong. It's back in my Call of Duty days, you know, there were a lot of people who were real quick to report others for cheating just because, well, because they killed them or, you know, how'd you know I was there? It's like, well, dude, you didn't hide it. How do you think I knew you were there? So I've always been very reluctant to label people nefarious. Kind of forgot for a second there I'm on Eugen. This is my job here. I'm supposed to be doing this. Here, there you go. Sorry about that, dude. I got you. I did throw a healing orb out, but I think you took too much damage. Here you go. Hey, we won. Alright, so as far as I can tell, I only got 8 tickets. The red ones. Yep, I got 8. This number can go up. Same exact thing as what happens with the what am I trying to say here, man? Same thing that happened with the Colossi. It's, from what I understand, the same numbers. So you usually get 4. Sometimes you'll get, 10 to 15. Sometimes, if you're in that special case, 100 to 150. I did once get a big drop in the very, very early days, and I did not understand it. And I just thought, oh, wow, sometimes you get a whole bunch, and then it never happened again. I think it was 100 and... It was like 100 and something, 100 teens, 1 teen something. I didn't realize at the time that that was something special. So I didn't even save the footage or nothing. I was just like, oh, cool. Little did I know. These guys are moving quick. Oh, there you are. Once we finish this run, we'll take a look at those, what we've got as far as drops, see if there's anything good. I like the fact we're already at 24 on Malevolent. Didn't seem like it was that long. It was that long ago that we dropped her back to 1. Dude, nice shot. Only 3 of us in here today. We did it right. Yay. That's pretty cool. It's interesting. Maybe if you'd have waited up, you wouldn't have gotten taken down there. We would have been more than happy to help you. Look out, Ajax. Whoa. And level 28 on this gun. Okay, well, we got the time. Excusez-moi. So, yep, we got 8 again. Got 40 of these at least. Doing great on the murky energy. We're just standing here yapping. Things just rolling in. Looks like Pup's been doing a good job taking care of all that. Let's see what we got here. Anything good? Nope. So I keep this from letting Pup destroy a lot of these because I kind of still have the option of dropping onto a gold and a purple setup. So yeah, I keep the dog from destroying all that. But as far as reactors go, if it's not a double gold, he's supposed to throw that in the garbage for me. He does a great job too. Sometimes certain things will come up. I leave a couple of perks that are don't destroy, just because even if it's a crappy perk that's partnered with it, it might still be somewhat useful. But yeah, that's usually have to go in there and destroy a whole bunch of external components because I want to kind of see what they got on them before I do that. Did that Ajax just like nosedive? I think he did, didn't he? Because he was ahead of me. Yeah. I think he missed the jump and bad things occurred. We'll let Bunny do it. That's fine. Dude, I can't get a sight on that guy between the death, destruction, explosions, teleporting. Take him from here. That's fine with me. Did you get all the good stuff, puppy? There you go. Good job, Roach. Thank you, buddy. Let's get everybody healed up just for the fun of it. That's why we're here. Sorry, Ajax. I was trying to get some ammo. We're getting teleported anyway, so it doesn't matter. Damn. Everybody took a little bit of damage, so yay. Man, we got 4. Stop watching that thing scroll and we'll just check it here. Yep, 8 again. So what are we at? Like I said, we need 75. We're at 38, so we just crossed the halfway point. Ugh. This is moving up nicely, though. I think we'll do this until we get... I'd like to get at least level 34 out of this mess. Maybe we get some decent stuff here, but who knows? Not this run. Ugh. The HP is low, but it's going to be on this set. But MP in combat and a recovery, that we might have to keep. We might have to keep that one. I'm going to put that as a B. So the way I do this is A is super awesome. And it's everything I could ever want, you know. May not be good on every character, but it could be... Oh, no. It could be put into circulation with somebody. B is... There's 2 good perks. The last one's kind of poopy. Whether that's a non-combat perk or something I just don't want and or need, or if it's a great perk but it's an off color. And I'll keep that until we get a double gold of the same kind of setup. And then that's how we look at it. I can get a chance to destroy all this stuff. So like this one here, the HP is good. You know, it's more than what I've got here under this one, but shield recovery modifiers, not, you know, an in combat or out of combat would have been better. Item acquisition's just not worth it. That's what I have the diamond sets for, so we'll get rid of all that. And because it was too close to the cancel, it didn't count, so there we go. Okay. Still have guns? No. What were we at? I don't remember. I think we were halfway there, right? So we're at 30 something. Yeah, 38. So we could definitely go buy, at least we could get our crystallization one, but yeah, we need that 60. That's going to be way more important. So we at least need 22 more. I want to get that at 60. Oh, you know what? Let's talk about something else here real quick before we get too crazy. There was a battle pass change because we got a new week. So I dismantled a bunch of modules. That was actually funny. I got up to like 1900. Was like, holy crap, I got to get over there and blow up the modules. So I think I did like 6. Did about 650 modules in one shot. So yeah, we totally did this. And then consuming Kuiper, I had a module on a gun that I needed to take all the way up to rank, you know, awesome. So that we did in one shot, so that was great. And we got 10 little points here for this. But I still got to go into Sigma Sector and kill 200 guys with electric. So, you know, Ines is on the thing there. We can get, so I did 1 and then 2. We can do another isolated desert with getting this one done, so at least we'll get a tick off of that box. And then here it's just killing guys with machine guns, which ain't hard at all. And then this one kind of strange. You're doing a weapon readjustment. And I wondered, you know, how does this count it? Is this a where if you do 4 perks, you get 4? Or if you're doing 4 perks, is it just 1? If you know, because that's kind of the opposite of efficiency. You're only going to use one of those little fine adjustment things and barely any gold to do one perk or do all the perks. Whereas when you're doing just 1 perk, you're spending 20 of the fine adjustments and 100k. So a lot of disproportionism on there, but we're gonna go do that tonight. In fact, let's knock some of this stuff out right now. See, no. We're going to stick to what we're doing until we get at least the 60 to buy the slot, because if I have to let a if I let a catalyst go, you know, a catalyst blueprint, that sucks, but you can at least collect repayment. I'm looking up there, invasion, the forgot tense, and then it says collect repayment. I don't even know what that means. But anyway, we're going to do this until we get at least 60 of our tickets. So we're at 38 right now. So, and of course, we're still getting XP for Eugen. We should be able to go into Sigma Sector and get the machine gun kills and the kills with electricity at the same time. Well, I mean, not the same time, but in the same run. So we might go in there with machine gun and then just go in there with Ines, probably with our good old Enduring Legacy, or maybe the Albion gun. And once we get that first one to pop, then we'll switch over and just electric everything, and that should be it as well. This will be the last catalyst slot that I need for the Malevolent. I don't have another build set up. There's definitely builds I could do, but I don't have anything. I don't have anything on deck. So once we get this done, we won't have to hop in there and spin anything. Hey, I finally got to shoot something. If I didn't like that, I wouldn't go into Publix. With the changes we've been seeing, I'm going to let them go because they're going to get in the way. With the changes we've been seeing to the game, a lot of that comes from complaints about this kind of thing here, where people complain about Bunny, Freyna, and Ines, and now Serena, because you're not able to do it. You're not able to do anything because they're running so fast, so far ahead. You don't even get there. Like Smolders, there's all the way in the back. He hasn't gotten a single drop this whole time. I'm sure everything's despawning by the time he gets there. Oh no, actually, it's me and Darkos are way in the back. Hell, I guess I was the one. That's funny. I'm okay with it. I'm here to get red tickets, man. Red tickets and XP. Okay, these guys are like in each. Oh, he's behind. Okay, that's fine. Everybody stay healthy. What do we get? We got 4, and then we'll grab the other 4 here real soon once he gets it from the dead guy. Should have already calculated it, right? Oh, yeah. Okay, we got 8. All right, restart. We should have to do this 2 more times if we only get 4 drops. Or 4 tickets from each one. So, it's not bad. Doesn't take long. And I'll be content to stay with this group, you know. Just run through as fast as possible. But yep, everybody was complaining about how fast some people are running through this and the speed runners. And you know what? To be honest with you, if you don't want that as a possibility, make friends or go private. It's not really that big of a deal. Excuse me. Not really that big of a deal, you know. I think it would honestly be... Oh, sorry. I think it would honestly be a little more of a problem if it wasn't shared XP, you know. The fact that if these guys kill somebody, I get points. That'd be a little different. If it wasn't shared XP. What was that? Oh. Everybody's fire except for me. I think they're making fun of me. They're like, "Hey, look at the non-attribute guys." Eh. Walked into that one, didn't I? I got no reason to go down there. There you go, Blair. Stay with us, buddy. Guys stuck down here, huh? That's all right. I got you. Everybody's healthy. Pretty sure she just screwed me. Yep. Yep. We saved it, but yeah, she totally did. Okay, look at that. Ammo on the ground. Thank you. And a team that waits. Hell yeah. It's a great run. Traction grenade's not all that good in this situation there. Well, I mean, it does get the, Can't hit anything. Good lord. There we go. Did at least get the crowd down. Oh, he's still alive. Holy crap. There you go, everybody. Still only 8. It's not being friendly. I think this is the last time we're going to have to run this, though. I mean, we will need to do it again, but we don't have to do it on stream. Wow, dude. Traction grenade, huh? Better hurry up, Steven. We're getting left behind, my friend. Poor guy's getting no drops, too. That's neat. Oh, good job, Bunny. There's no way he was aiming at me. Useful. I think Steven's going to be a long time coming, guys. I don't even know where Steven is. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Steven had it in his heart to start with, so we'll just, He was trying, though. He was trying. He just started out way too far behind, and... Alright, and one of them. And the other one. Oh, we got 4, and what's the other one? Another 4. Yep. What's that give us? If it's 60, we're going to roll. 62. Yeah, if I miss out on a catalyst blueprint, there's worse things. I think I just kicked a cat. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I know we didn't hit 34, but we probably got close, right? Yeah, look at that. So we're almost 34 with him. Oh, wrong direction. I'm going to go over here. Go to this, and boop. Awesome. And we'll get that catalyst tomorrow. It's no big deal. So, let's see what other stuff we got here. Skill cost text not going to do it for me. And did any other good ones come out of here? No. Do. It's actually all right. I don't, like I said, it's not a preferred set for that distorted resolve, so not getting anything, I'm okay with, you know? Okay. Next up is let's get some of this battle pass stuff done here. So we're going to take Ines and we're going to go do an isolated desert by ourselves so we can get the kills, because we need to get electric kills, only 200, and then we need 199. Don't remember where I got that one, but hey, here's what it is. But yeah, we're going to do these two at the same time while clicking one of these off. So, it's funny because in this, I have kind of been a little lagged behind here on her. Even before the nerf, she was good. And theoretically, she still is right now. So, kind of saved her for later runs, like right now. So, we need to go to Isolated Desert. And for this one, I'm actually going to do this one private because I need as many kills as I can get. So we are absolutely in no rush. And since we're in a low stress environment here, I think it's worth it to point out that we just had that big patch that came through that did the buffs to a whole bunch of characters, Descendants, and of course the nerf to our girl here, which I've seen comments in pretty much all directions. People like, yeah, it's not that bad. And some people say it's manageable. Others, of course, are saying that they spent money on her, unlocking her, and now they changed it, and the devs had said before that they weren't going to nerf any characters, and now they have. Boy, they're really up here. Get away. Okay. Got a little nasty there, didn't it? We'll mix it up here. Sorry about that. Stop talking. It was getting a little ridiculous. Oh, it still is. I think the biggest change that we saw with Ines is that she can no longer shoot through walls. And also this, you'll notice that you can't throw this as fast as you used to. There's a significant... I used to be able to just spam this thing, and now I can't, which means the cooldown has changed slightly, and you can see it down there. I have not changed my build. This is the exact same build that I used to play with her. She's getting hurt now, man. Boy, we're walking into a firestorm with these guys. Oh my. I can make it to that? Yes. Sweet. But yeah, this is the exact same build that I've used with her the whole time, and definitely notice the cooldown on this. She's still doing fine, though. That's playing a little careless. So, is she nerfed into the ground? Absolutely not. Is she dead? No. Quit your crying. Christ. Don't be a baby. Life sometimes throws you, life sometimes takes things away from you. Better get used to it. We, investigate, we adjust, and we drive on. And I cannot hold this gun stable. What does the matter with me? Let's throw this out a few times. It's definitely not killing them as quickly as it used to. Dude. Oh, saw you just at the last minute. Saw you a whole bunch that time, though. I'm not having fun with you guys. Okay, there we go. Or so he thought. And like I said, I am taking my time here because I do need to get 200 kills and 200 kills. You'll notice there, I threw those snares, man, and nothing got through them. And I'm still hurting people that were nowhere near my original attack point, so. Really surprised I haven't seen one of these things complete yet. You know what? While we're here and we got a moment, let's see what we're doing. Sorry about that. 147 out of 200, and ooh, we're not doing well there. This will be done soon. Let's start focusing more on machine gun fire. Is this the end already, or yeah? Oh my gosh. We're gonna get overwhelmed here pretty quick, though. Oh boy, look at them all. Oh wow. Alright, we're gonna come over here because we can run really fast with this gun. I think they're gonna kill me. I'm gonna take way too much damage. Yeah, that's okay. We got plenty of lives. Of course, we are, we do start out with no skill power. Man, I'm getting hurt bad. I think we're definitely going to have to make some changes to old girl here, huh? That blast came out of nowhere. Ah, yeah. We're doing okay. That cactus got in the way, though. All the things I've done in my Descendant career, and I get Stopped dead in my tracks by a cactus. Almost twice. Can't see him through the fog. Ooh, boy, saw him there, didn't I? Alright, should be a bunch of guys about to spawn. Let's see what we can do here. Uh-oh. Alright, we'll gather them all up in a nice little spot, and let's do this. Dude, kick. There it is. The heck was that? See if we can spawn this out or spin this out a little more. I don't know how many electrical kills I still need to get, but it would be nice to do this in a single run. If we don't, we don't. Do you have more friends that you can summon? Good sir. I don't know, man. Might just be better off running it again. Doesn't seem like, can't really check because these guys are douchebags. It's got to be getting close, though. All this just to keep from running something, huh? Oh, man, it wasn't that far away. Please. Let's try to get over the hill and we can check, maybe. So slow. So slow. Oh, it's done. Well, that's why I haven't seen it. Oh, my God. Because it's done. Well, hell, I'm messing around with you, douchebags. I didn't even see it pop. There you go. Yay, arcade tuning. Alright, see, that wasn't too hard. So, yeah, the fact that her 1 does not cool down as quick, and that was a wide open map, so it really didn't notice too much the, getting blocked by terrain or walls or whatever. I think that's the biggest problem people have. Should she be able to shoot through walls? I don't know. Because, like, Bunny can do it. Bunny can blast through walls. And, you know, there actually plenty of Descendant skills can go through walls. I think the issue was not so much that her blasts were going through walls, but it was that was how people were getting through missions. They were just not going into the zone and standing outside of it around a door frame, specifically Void Purge. But what I don't understand is she really wasn't that good after like the 25s, you know? I mean, you could do any level with her. Don't get me wrong, but there were better options. So it's not like, you could take Inez and start at 1 and go all the way through to 30, never having a problem and clearing every single map, you know? So it's kind of a strange change. I don't think so much it was the fact that her skills went through walls, it's that how people were playing it. And that's what caused the issue for them. Them being Magnum Studios, the devs, etc. They don't want you clearing things without committing, which is strange because, you could step into a door frame and shoot some poison and step to the side and with Freyna and clear rooms without ever going in them. But, Freyna was on the radar for quite a while there as well. I think the issue here is, and me personally, I didn't have a problem with the going through obstacles. The problem I had was her 4. The fact that, sorry, I hit the mic. The fact that you threw her 4, and not only did it damage the crap out of everything, but then you could sprint faster, and it recharged itself. I think one of those 3 had to go. Either you don't sprint, it doesn't build itself back up, or yeah, one of them had to go. That was the issue. It was just too much. The fact that she got 2 of them, the fact that it rebuilt itself when it killed, and that you would sprint faster afterwards. Sorry, I kind of lost my track there. The fact that that single skill was able to do all 3 of those at the same time, that was, to me, the issue. If you took any one of those away, probably would have solved a lot of her problems. And you wouldn't have had to make any changes to the character herself. But, they chose to affect her cooldowns a little bit. Okay. I mean, we can do some modules or possibly make some changes to our equipment. What do I even have on her? I don't know. I already got cooldown going. Oof, boy. Okay, so that was with a cooldown buff. Might have to change more modules around. But anyway, she's still functional. She's still great. She can still do what she has to. So I think the people that are complaining and the naysayers and she's broken and it's horrible and I'll never play this again. Give me a break, Give me a break. Got to plug my thing in here again. Sorry. Now I have to do this because we shut our stuff off. There we go. Okay. What really bothers me about this patch, and I had made a post on the channel about this, is the changes they made to the other Descendants, like Ajax and Jaber and Luna and Blair and Kyle and Keelan, okay? They made them more powerful. That's great. But it seems like so many of those things, so many of the changes they made were simply, okay, now Jaber's turret does twice the damage it did before. It used to do 1,000, skill power times 1,000. Now it's skill power times 2,000. And when you look at the listings, they did that a lot. And I am a huge proponent of game balancing. I think that if you build something and it's really off balancing the games, tone it back a little. If there's something that's just horrendously underperforming, tweak it a little bit, up it up a little, make it a little more viable. But a change like that to where we go from, just 2x, 3x, 4x damage shows me that they don't know. It tells me that they don't necessarily know how to fix a problem. So they're just going to blanket double damage, triple damage. That scares me. I complain about this a lot to anybody who will listen, but that was one of the huge problems I had playing Destiny and Destiny 2 was they were unable to effectively nerf or buff anything. Even when they said they made tiny little slight baby little adjustments, 0.01% increase in damage, and you'd put the guns out there in the field and it's either destroying everything you could shoot at or it doesn't do anything anymore. And this massive 1x, 2x, 3x, 4x, it goes even more. I think one of them's like 14,000 now or something like that. It's crazy. When you do blanket round numbers like that across multiple characters, multiple descendants, it scares me. It tells me that you don't know what to do. So you're just throwing more damage. I see some problems with some descendants that it doesn't matter how strong you make them, it's not going to solve the problem. Let's talk about Jaber. So why do you not see Jaber very often? Why is Jaber not in there? My theory on this, and this is my opinion, so let me know how you feel or tell me I'm wrong, whatever you want. But Jaber is a stand your ground character. He is a defensive line. He pops turrets in, and those turrets engage the enemy. This is a game of movement. We don't spend a lot of time in a specific area. Those turrets can't do what Freyna, Bunny, Ines, Serena, any of these other people can do. They can wipe out mobs incredibly fast. Longer than a turret is going to be able to do it. So unless you're going to make these turrets one-shot everything, they're not going to be able to compete with the other skills of Descendants. So why bother bringing them? And the other thing is, like I said, he's a stand your ground Descendant. We don't need defensive lines in this game. It's all motion. It's all movement. It's all one place to the next, to the next, to the next. You saw me doing those 400s. When were we ever to the point where a turret would be a great idea? Boss. That's it. Is that all he's going to do? He's just going to hang out until he gets to the boss room? And even when it's in the boss room, you set up a turret, and once you push the boss into his immunity phase, what does he do? He teleports. And he's immune. So, I mean, it's a cool idea to have a defensive line Descendant, but when you've built an entire game around moving as fast, as quick, as much as possible, it kind of defeats the purpose of having him here. So, I love running Eugen. He is a support character, and support characters are kind of considered different. There's a lot of times where I've been incredibly helpful to the teams I've been on. They may not have even known it, but keeping them alive, going with the fast revives. I am not so much there to win the match by myself. I'm there to help everybody else win it, and I get to win along with them. Now, yeah, I can shoot guns, but my job as a Eugen is to keep the team healthy, keep the team alive, keep their health and shields high. And in the event that somebody does get downed, I can go grab them, get them back up, back in the fight. Let's go. Let's do this. A stationary support character. It's just doesn't make sense. It's also why you're going to start seeing a lot of Ajaxes out there, but they're not going to be shield guys anymore. You're not going to see the protective domes and the walls. You're going to see the jumping jack one, the flying around, smashing things like Donkey Kong. When do we ever need to stand in a dome? They built the game on speed. So until you can address, like with Jaber, make his turrets mobile. I mean, Enzo can give us a little turret that sits on our shoulder. Don't have to have turrets follow me, follow Jaber. Wherever Jaber goes, his turrets are going with him. That could help make him a little more viable, For Ajax's dome, there needs to be, like, when is that great? when you have to do a plate, when you have to take over a plate or you have to stand and you can't let the enemies get inside something, that's great. That's the only time. I mean, otherwise, you'll see it sometimes in Colossi fights, but also we're cutting through Colossi fights pretty darn quick. So, level 36. I think those are the issues that need to be resolved. And it's not going to help to, the hell? It's not going to help to just throw multipliers, 2x multipliers and such on characters and think that we're going to suddenly start using them again. Help on erosion level. Need help with story mode. Someone who can one-shot the Tormentor. What do you need help with? Can I get help beating Tormentor? I have actually been rather selfish here, so I have not been paying attention to this. Wow, look at that. A lot of people saying hello. Okay, so anyway, that's my gripe. This patch, it was a little questionable, I think. I like game balancing. I think you should nerf characters, you should buff characters, but it needs to be handled with care. And the 4Xs that I saw didn't they didn't seem to be doing that. That doesn't seem like that's the way to go. Maybe I'm wrong. And I guess we'll have to see, but those are my thoughts. Feel free to leave yours. So I noticed that guy was asking for help to story mode. Story mode doesn't do much for me. Like the gear, the things that I'll get, they won't be too helpful. But I don't mind doing stuff to help somebody out. Now, this person who asked for help is in the fortress right now, so I cannot join them. But I sent that join request. Hopefully they'll see that. And whenever they finish whatever mission they're on, then they'll do that. Tasty, right? So let's put that in. Oh, I can help out. I can spell. I'm going to say I can help you out. Because otherwise it looks like it's blank statement I'm making to the crowd. Like, hey, I can help that guy. So I can help you out, Tasty. He's pretty far in the game if he's at the fortress. Level 11. He's on, got bad things happening. But one other thing I've noticed is, and this is something I don't like about the game, is when somebody puts a post up in Recruit and you try to message them directly, they may not see it. It may not switch over to the normal chat. I feel like personal messages should show up. I don't know. It's just, I was about to say that they should show up in the recruitment thing, but it makes more sense for them to be in neutral. Or in normal, neutral. What am I doing? So we're gonna see. I'm assuming he's in a mission. So we'll give it some time. We'll just hang out here. Well, actually, what we'll do is we're going to hang out in the same place that we hang out all the time and wait to see if a name pops up there. And if not, we are going to make our way into some Deathstalker fights to finish the night off. See if I can get a couple more. Losing my voice. A couple more part removals. Stuck at 34 out of 50 right now. I ran, I don't think, 5 runs yesterday when I was playing and did not get any. 3 times there was multiple Serenas who just went airborne and destroyed her. So, like, she went immune immediately. There was another time where the chest piece did go gold and I did try to grapple it and then it died. So she went down. So I wasn't able to get it. And then another time, somebody blew it up. So I never actually got a successful grapple onto the glowing part when it was there. That made me sad. I told Mrs. Rabbit about it. She, excuse me, she consoled me. Told me to keep my chin up. She just kind of stared at me because, like, you can't walk up to a non-gaming person and tell them that you're having trouble grappling and removing parts off a Deathstalker and not have them stare at you blankly like, what? She's heard it a lot, though, so she's kind of used to it. Even if she doesn't understand it, she just plays along. I know it, she knows it, but it's okay. I'm lull 26. What does that mean? Are you level 26? Oh, Ajax is 26. So Panther Cam. So I want to talk about this. So, oh my gosh, okay. Look. So Panther Cam is mastery rank 6. He's level 26, hanging out in Albion today. This is a relatively new player. He's been around for a bit. This might be his first run through here. He's been going through the mastery ranks. They're not hard when you first start doing them, but this is going to be somebody who's got normal mode weapons, normal mode gear. And it's kind of dangerous to help people out like that because I had a person yesterday who said they needed help with some void intercepts. So it's like, sure thing. So I jumped in. And that person was a 26 Sharon, level 26. Mastery rank was low. Don't remember it offhand. But they were actually trying to get a full set of component drops from Swamp Walker normal. So the first time we went in, I kind of came in guns blazing with Glay and just destroyed it. And I felt bad. Because the second time we killed it, because we had to do it more than once, didn't get the drop they wanted. The second time we did it, they were using level 67 guns, probably coming from that, I believe. I think that's what it was, 68 maybe. And, there was a definite difference between the damage I could do and the damage they could. And I normally try not to do that. I try not to just take off my little Defiler backpack, throw the player on there, and do everything for them. Especially when they're doing in normal mode, because normal mode's where you're learning everything. It's where you're getting an idea how the game works. I would rather be there as an advisor and to assist them in doing things. You maybe have seen me whenever I do support requests and it takes me into normal mode. When it flags me up there in the top, it says, hey, it's normal. Still in the fortress. But Yeah, I try not to do hop in the back seat and just get them through it. A certain part of this game is experience, a certain part of it is equipment. So we did about 3 runs, I think, and then they were like, "Cool, I got the parts I wanted." And I was like, "All right, man." So I sent a friend request, was like, "Hey, if you need help with other stuff, let me know." I mean, it was just yesterday, so I haven't heard back from them, but it's out there in case they need it. The other issue there might be having is that person asking for help. Like I said, they just might not be seeing it, you know? I don't know what mission they would be doing in the fortress that would take this long. So I think what they've done is they've gone to the fortress and they're cutting through an area. And of course, it takes you from one area to the next, to the next, to the next. So if they need help with story mode, or somebody already answered them and they're helping them out, at which point they're not answering me because they don't want me to help. Either way, I'm not going to get mad if I never get a response. I'll just move on. Look at that. We got somebody doing this. Hi, Eckert from Data Intelligence. They're doing a fusion reactor. I wonder if this is going to be a Sharon. And it starts me out over here, and then it starts me out over here. Oh, it's a bunny. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, so here's something interesting. This person has requested help. This is normal. I guess I should go up there and do this. I don't have any things. Okay. Sorry. Oh, oh, man. The other person answered. Normally when someone's doing those reactors, they're trying to get apart, and it's difficult. So there's no point in going back because it's just going to make them put a support request in again. I usually try to stay there and help them. Let's see if that person is... They're still in the fortress. Now we have quite a quandary, because I'm pretty sure that person's going to pop up again, because they have to do it multiple times. Need help with story mode. That's the same thing you said over here. But I can't join you. I don't think I can. I think they have to be in Albion, but they also, I think, can they be in an outpost? Pretty sure they have to be in Albion. They may not know that. Oh, okay. I guess they don't. Or they went to Albion. We're about to find out. Do I go to Albion? Do I go to a fortress? Okay. So now we're going to do this. We're going to change and change. Hello. Looks like no one was helping them out. Hello. Okay. Let's get on up here and see what we can do. Sorry there, but it started me out way far away. There you go. You got a shield back. Choking on my own spit. I'm so excited. All right, so we're going to work together here. I'm not going to just... not going to just clear everything out. Like, I'll clear those guys. Oh, okay, I'm going to clear everything out. All right, we're going to switch to some Thunder Cage action. Yeah, you can see the difference in weapon kill speed there. Oh. There you go. There you go. They usually let them pick those things up. The reason being is if they don't know what to do with it, they're never going to learn. By this time, I'm pretty sure this person knows what to do with those, but that's just out of habit. Likes getting up in there. It's cool. That one's yours, sister. Okay. That one's yours.
High voltage fuses. Maybe I should add them to my grenade throw. Seems like a great idea.
I was a little strong on that one, wasn't I? Yeah, we'll turn her around here. I got this one for you.
Enemy reinforcements are headed your way. They've also deployed elite units. Engage them carefully.
I try to keep everything off of her and keep her alive without... There you go.
The enemy has been cut off. Incredible.
Now, here's another thing that I don't like is the fact that it said that she left the mission. I say she because she's Freyna. So she's going to start that one. I'm not in that mission. I actually have to go up and do it as well, or I got to follow her around and shoot the bad guys to get into it. I feel like since we're in the party, we should be doing this together, you know? She's doing great. Yeah, we got to kill everybody before we can go running. That's not good. Quite a few bad guys there.
This facility is important to the enemy as well. Not a bad idea to thin them out here while we're at it. Enemy reinforcements detected. Engaging. Did you hear that? I think we've made him mad. Focus on the mission that they...
All right. Try to stay with her. But if she takes one of the like the ending missions for this sector, it will take me with her. I'm pretty sure. Just make her way. Yep, there you are.
The main facility defense force has arrived.
Oh, I gotta stand over here. It makes you go faster. I'm sorry. Do. I need to calm down.
Enemy morale seems to be rising. We better be careful.
We'll focus on the little guys. There we go. Good job. Nope, they're dead. They're gone. Other problem is I'm not really keen on seeing where the next mission is. You know, I don't know which ones they've done, which ones she hasn't done. Looks like we're heading this way, which means we're getting ready to do a big boy mission. This is one of the ending ones. This is the, yep, that's the quarantine zone. This should pull me in with her. There you go. So I don't know why the, I don't know why the normal little missions on the map don't, include it, you know? Wonder if they selected public or private. Public.
Now that we have entered the facility, I can clearly feel powerful inverted energy. I can even detect iron-heart particles. Yes, I am certain that the Vulgus performed the inversion process here.
That's good news. So we can destroy the Ironheart here then?
I hope this ends well.
Descendant, I detect inverted energy coming from that direction. It appears we definitely won't need the radiant heat absorption coating here.
Break boxes for your friends?
Here from the ship. This is an excellent place to cool it. But there is something odd about it too. Considering the high temperatures of the inverted energy we observed in Hagios, it is impossible that a glacial cave like this could have stayed intact throughout the process. It does not even show signs of melting.
Sorry, but there's no time to play detective. A large Vulgus force is headed your way.
Oh, my advice for new players, get a Thunder Cage. Thunder Cage will uh-oh. My advice for new players is make sure you got enough bullets, especially when you go right past the ammo drop there.
Deactivating a security system like this isn't
Wonder why my friend is invisible.
The problem is that this system is set up to be controlled externally, just like in a prison.
The Volga's commander said something about guarding. Something's not right.
I have accessed the system that is linked to this facility through the terminal. I'll try to discover anything I can.
I guess we had a couple bad guys who hadn't quite died. So I can see the name and I can see the grapple.
Descendant, I'm certain that this is the inversion machine that was loaded onto the ship. But everything is destroyed. What happened here?
And there's nothing we can do.
Wait. They left a surveillance record in the facility database. I'll look into it.
All right. My new friends picked up a couple levels. That's good. Okay.
Inversion. Furnace. Ajax. There's still a chance. The Vulgus were unable to complete the inversion process here. That's why the traces of energy were so weak. There is a more powerful facility called the inversion furnace.
We're only about halfway through.
Must have been completed there.
Guide, right now, getting out of here safely is priority number 1. Locating the inversion furnace comes second.
Understood. I will try to find someone to...
This guy's a douchebag. Remember this fight now? Ugh.
Where are you going, Descendant? You're just like your pathetic predecessors. I'll kill you just like I killed them.
I gotta be careful, man. I can and tear this boy up. Oh, he froze me. As long as the hockey pucks are aiming at me, that's a good day, right? They're doing good damage. I think I missed every single one of them. There we go. No, not new friend. There you go. Boom. Good job. Invisible friend and new friend. All right. So I don't know if we're going back to Albion now or if we're. It's been a while since I did story mode. Making something, huh? And going to talk to Alpha now? Yep. Okay, so while we have some downtime while they're doing the things they have to, we got to go in here because unfortunately all of this stuff. Well, that's a nice one. Double tack with skill effect range? Oh, might have a good Freyna. Let's see. None of that stuff's gonna matter. And then this stuff here will be low level as well, probably. Oh no, I got some extra things in. So we'll clean up some messes here. What's that? Nope, not interested. And finally, guns. Only 2. But we'll get rid of them nonetheless. And we'll sit here. I don't think they're skipping everything. They're just running through real quick. Which is fine if you want to. But sometimes you do miss out on some important information. And off we go. So let's see here. This, I think, is, well, we got this one. And then this map will take us to the final one. So we got 2 maps worth of stuff to do. Go ahead and hit Smiley. New players always hit those too. Which is good. I mean, you need them. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, though, every time they do something, I've got to join them in order to get access to the mission. Hey, Professor Cranky. Gotcha, sister. Alrighty. do.
Corrosive fluid from the Colossus has damaged the control panel, and I can't connect to it. We'll need to destroy the panel and bypass it via the emergency control device.
Used to run this mission a ton with Bunny to get components. Or, not components, materials. They're up there. She's got poison out, so that should be fine.
Good. Now I can access the emergency control device.
Yank.
This facility used to be an auxiliary of the furnace, which was built to melt colossi remains. It included a process that made it easier to remove and melt parts such as equipped weapons, land rover, and battlesuits. I don't know why they were melting colossi. I'll check the core facility.
Boom, boom, boom. A little bit of health action there. Hey, at least I could see her this time. Should be a second wave. Yep, there they are. Yep. And this guy spawns here. He's got some friends.
Processed colossi remains were transported beyond that partition.
Right there. Ion particles before I started doing the what's the word? The barrier deactivation. That one was so much better. I think the next mission is this one right here. Oh.
It's a side path, but the entire facility is crawling with defense forces. It'll be close to impossible to avoid combat, so be careful.
Hey, good job. Oops, sorry.
Descendant. There's a facility control terminal nearby. If you connect me to it, I can search for more information.
I think sometimes with the shield guys, the best option is to just run past them because they'll turn to engage you. That lets your friend do what they need to. There'll be quite a few of them up ahead, so.
Descendant. The Vulgus were melting colossi remains to make highly enriched energy material. Hitting the Ironhearts using energy containing this much entropy would be more than enough to turn them into
See, like this. Well, he didn't want to turn around, so.
energy.
Can we use it for the inversion process, Guide?
That one's yours, friend. Yes.
This facility only melts colossi remains. Heating the iron heart with the results of that process happens elsewhere. Perhaps at the inversion furnace.
There we go. Good kill.
Physically connected to this place. I'll scan for intel in the control terminal.
And now Professor Cranky joined.
The melting colossi remains seem to be flowing towards a location nearby. Let me check the blueprint.
I think that mission's next. Maybe that one up there. Is that where we're going? We did this one. We just finished that. So yeah, it should be this one right here. Yep. Sorry. All right, there we go. It's strange. He seems to be doing just fine. I don't know why the help was wondered. Or maybe just too many bad guys too many times, you know? Aww. Stuck that right on my head. Oh.
The power output has been reduced, but not enough, Descendant.
If I'm not mistaken, at the end of this is when Hangman becomes an option. This person couldn't be here without fighting everybody so far, so that's good for them. Oop. I'll grab this one. Oh, bad guys shooting everywhere. Skadoosh.
Temperature is still outside the normal range. We need to lower the output even further.
Let's get some shield and health back there. Do. Get that shield back. Get some more ammo. Got it. Yep, over here. Boom.
Stabilize. We should seal off the system to maintain the current output. It's done, Descendant. I've taken over the facility permissions. Now I can control it as I like. But if our enemy manages to destroy this facility, it won't make any difference that I assume control of the system. We must completely eliminate the bogus forces.
Hell yeah. Let's totally eliminate the bogus forces.
Sorry, a powerful enemy is headed your way. I should have taken care of it, but...
Ow. Got me. That's right, big guy. Stay on me. Nice.
Been destroyed. Inversion would have been impossible.
All right, so that's all 3 of those. So I think the next missions are going to be here, here, there, and there, right? Pretty sure. Where'd my friend go? Where'd my friend go? Might have left the party. By accident, maybe? Me, hoy, manoy. Let's see here. Where are you at? They're in the fortress. So they must have accidentally left me behind. Let's go see if they're over here. Or they didn't like me. Maybe I wasn't doing enough. I don't know. Let's see. All sorts of things happening here. I can't even ID anybody. Nope. My friend left me. Possibly a glitch. Like I said, it's weird because it doesn't recognize that I'm actually part of that team. So when things get started, I'm not allowed to do it. You know what? Because there's 3 people here, I'll make the 4th. I think this is full. Yep, my friend is gone. We got disconnected from him somehow. All right, let's go back to Albion. We'll hang out there for just a bit. We'll see if they send us a message or a join request again. May have just been a crash. It's possible. I never saw him leave because I was like doing other stuff like an idiot. So I wasn't paying attention. But we'll go over here. We'll do a quick summary of the night. So we didn't do much on the journal section. Sorry. How are we doing, Sigma Sector? We're almost at 70,000, so that's pretty good. And we'll have a couple of those kills that we have to get just throughout the course of playing. We stopped going into the Void Vessel again because it just wasn't any point. But I think tomorrow I may just go in there and just knock this out just to get it away, you know. We did go after any of these Death Stalkers, but we'll try. And as far as growth, we've got 43 relics, which is awesome. Unfortunately, we got to get so many. We did at least get one support request finished. And then we started helping somebody else out. And we're at 11 out of 30. Not happy with the way this is moving. I need to get in there and start killing that. I need to start killing that guy way more than I am. I know there's going to be another one, so maybe we'll save some for that. But it's even with that big 100 drop that I got, it's still not moving as fast as I'd prefer it to. So definitely something we have to focus on. But yeah, that's it on these guys. I am going to get this done. I am. I just, look, we get a support request from that person. Well, we're going to get 71 there. I guess I could follow him around from this point, but unless they kicked me out and didn't want me there, I guess we'll find out in a second. Tell you what we'll do. We're gonna kick this into high gear. Yeah, it's me, the same guy. Who can't hit anything from now, all of a sudden. Sitting kind of side saddle right now.
I have obtained the data. As I expected, it is the blueprint for the Fortress Command.
It's one thing I love about Malevolent is it doesn't care about those shields, man.
All the data. They're all heading to your position.
Which one are we at? Yeah, we're in the final area.
Receiving more data. I'll analyze it, Descendant.
Yeah. We're flexing our muscles now. Flexing our muscles in normal mode, but still. Can't believe I missed that shot. A loser.
Be careful. The Volgas are flocking your way.
Descendant. That Vulgus is remotely blocking the data transmission. You must eliminate them, so I can receive the blueprint data.
And there we go.
Received.
Oop.
Now I can accurately determine a route to the inversion furnace.
Of course, now we're separate, so let's do this. There you go. Now we'll see. If he accepts the friend request, that means it was just an accident. We got separated somehow, etc. But if he says, no, dude, I hate you. Up, there we go. All right, now can I join? I think I can join him. Yeah, I guess he just moved to the... Man, I'm going to lose him. He's heading over there, I think. I guess we'll do it this way, right? But this will become a problem when he tries to do the very end mission. I won't be able to follow. Oh, missed. Multiple times. Yeah, I don't know how to join this person. Because what's going to happen, like I said, they're going to get to
Good. 2 more to go. Send the locations of the other Colossi remains to your receive.
they're going to get to the end, and when he tries to do that final mission, it will not bring me along. But the only option I have here is a party invitation, which will bring him into my party, which we don't want to do. Might be the only way, though. Although I wonder if he's PlayStation or not. If he is, we can...
1 more to go. You can do it. Looks like someone on their side
Nope.
thinks just like me.
He's an Xbox. You can do it. On. There you go. Hell yeah.
That was close. Thanks for defusing the IED.
Okay, so... Because, see, the issue here is all I have is party invitation, delete friend, block, and whisper. I guess we'll just do that. I'm inviting him to join my party. If he does, I'll just... Yep, there you go. Look at that. Okay. So then what we'll do is we'll transfer party role. There you go. Yay. All right, so now you're back in charge. The reason I do that is because I can't see like where he's got to go. It tells him, doesn't tell me. I know that Xbox has been having problems with the game. It doesn't want to connect. There we are. Are you messaging? I don't want to go too far. There we go. All right, we'll switch back to Thunder Cage here.
This is Lord Kalel's territory. How dare you step foot here? Rally all our forces and have them converge in the fortress.
Oh, hey.
Follow after resupply. Stop their attacks until I return.
Is that him? The Vulgus commander who apparently single-handedly defeated several colossi?
If he makes it through, we won't be able to reach the inversion furnace in time.
We'd better finish him here then. Lepic, Fiesta, meet here once you're done. While the other team work on destroying the iron part of the inversion furnace, we're going to
Okay.
from entering the fortress.
Roger that. The 44th Grenadiers are great at operations like this.
We can buy some time by freezing the entrance. Leave that to me.
Wow, the campaign mode's got way more working together, doesn't it? Oh my gosh. Yep. All right. Forgot how poorly some of these missions they spawn in, you know? It's like there's no rhyme or reason to these douchebags. We got them. Ooh, look at you, fancy boy. Nice kill. Is this it? Oh, this is the end. Look at this. Yeah, see this part, this mission, I would not have been able to go along. Why are you still hurt? There you go. Do. Are we doing this? Oh, level 40 Freyna. Hell yeah, there you go. Wish we could crouch in this game. All right, here we go. I don't remember. Do you have to beat the Hanged Man in order to get access to,
Descendant, I'll operate the furnace and start the inversion furnace sequence. Follow the directions laid out in your receive and get to the furnace. The Vulgus forces will come after you, but there's no time to lose. You must move quickly.
Guy, I've heard that the inversion process releases an enormous amount of energy. Can you guarantee that the units that enter will be safe without my barrier?
If
the
we can escape,
units?
Ironheart is still in the inversion furnace. The Descendants will not be exposed to the energy. Our biggest problem is the Vulgus commander leading the fortress defense. If they appear, we will delay everything, lowering our chance of success.
Leave that to us. I'll blow them up no matter how strong they are.
Yeah. Oh, no. That was close.
They're operating the furnace. Do they know about the inversion furnace? They must believe they can destroy the fortress by overloading it. How futile! Close the partition and stop their advance. Once I've resupplied, I will hunt them down myself.
The Vulgus are stalling. We can open the partition by disconnecting the power. Fortunately, they are unaware of our true goal. They believe that we are only here to destroy the fortress.
However, if Jaber's jamming signal is disrupted, they will discover everything. We must complete the operation before that happens.
Okay, we'll get it done. Don't worry. Boom.
Have communications with Master Corel not been restored yet? There's no response system headed to the inversion furnace. A dead descendant says nothing.
Ooh.
Send our forces to the Ironheart lab. We will fight the descendants there. This is your opportunity to distinguish yourselves in battle. Eliminate the vermin.
Spawns are so slow, you know, the gears only have like 1 or 2 targets to go after. That poor little guy, man, he was just getting ready to jump off too.
Destroy the inversion furnace's control system. I don't want to meddle with Master Claire's accomplishments. But Amon can rebuild it. You vermin will not have it your way.
There we go.
It's too late. The enemy is fighting back. If they destroy the control system, I cannot continue the inversion process. We must stop them.
Medical Corps leading the way. Hell yeah. Forgot how much dialogue there was in these missions.
Shield is down.
I've located the core facility necessary to activate the furnace. I'll try to gain control of it. Then we can be sure that the conversion operation remains viable.
Missed the first guy. Oh, garbage. Froze me. Damn it.
Guide, have you stopped the enemy from destroying the system?
I have accessed the core facility and am installing the system. Once I have completed this, I will be able to activate the inversion furnace. But
But
I feel like there should be bad guys here.
the system has been damaged by the enemy. In order to finish the inversion process, I must operate the furnace system manually.
wait, that means
Someone has to be left behind at the furnace.
I'm coming now. I'll take care of it.
Ajax, you're not thinking straight. We can't hold the defense line without you. If it falls, we'll all fall to the Vulgus.
Damn it.
Descendant,
Do you? Because I didn't say anything, because I can't.
You're going ahead with the operation?
She has a point. We've come too far to give up. We have to protect the defense line. If we fall here, it'll be all over for the guys at the furnace.
We really have to steel ourselves for this.
Yeah. Feel like I'm in the Void Purge, you know?
That is the inversion furnace. When you are ready, I'll remove the Ironheart from the arcade. I will be with you until the end, Descendant. Inversion sequence activated. Initiating Ironheart overload. Descendant. As we overload and destroy the Ironheart, you will experience anomalous events in the area around the furnace. It seems this energy is very similar to void erosion. Be careful. Getting close to it can be dangerous. But you cannot place yourself too far from the furnace either. I need a Descendant's arcade to control the furnace system.
Did she always say Void Erosion?
Ironheart mass reduction. 30%. The heart is overloading. It's getting more intense. Void erosion is also increasing. Be careful.
The defense line is collapsing. More Volga's forces are heading to the furnace. More than enough to worry about over there.
We have to step it up.
Ironheart mass reduction. 60%. Descendant. Watch out for the fallen fragments of the anti-materialized Ironheart.
Are they trying to destroy it? So that's what they were intending all along. Not on my watch.
Damn it! The defense commander has broken through the line. He's heading your way.
Lepic, cover me. I need to help Ajax.
Don't worry about me. Go help. Furnace.
Nah, we're good at the furnace, bro.
I was made for this place, wasn't I? I will protect Master Corell's accomplishment.
Oh, it's right here. Shoot.
Descendant. The Vulgus has activated an emergency shutdown of the inversion furnace. We cannot complete the overloading sequence until we remove this final safety measure. Defeat the Vulgus and deactivate the final safety measure.
Oh, Vengeful Wolf's getting hurt. Oh, he knocked me down. But I got up again. Oh, my. Yay.
Safety measure. Pending. Descendant. Destroy the Ironheart.
Do I get to see the cutscene too? Pretty cool. I like that it gives you the warning over there on the right. A cinematic scene is playing for a party member. Please wait a moment. I sure will. Enjoy your cinematics, friend. You earned it. Bye, Vengeful Wolf. Have a good one. This was a pretty cool cinematic, too. So I don't blame you for watching the whole thing. I'm just going to come over here. I'll sit down. Ugh. Well, we are coming up on 4 hours, folks, so that's going to be probably it for me. Like I said, we didn't get too many journal entries done. We did get a couple of support requests, including this one. This was, I don't know why we got separated, but hey, it worked out in the end. We helped a new friend get something done. So now they're opening access to hard mode. Now the real fun begins. You get the power equipment and all the great stuff. We got most of the battle pass stuff done. We're just going to go and we'll see if we have a couple weapons that we need to tailor a little bit more. And we'll get the 20 weapon readjustments done. If not, we'll just take a gun that we haven't done anything with and we'll just roll everything just to make it cheaper. Not too excited about doing the isolated desert one. We'll just do that tomorrow when we're getting the bonus XP for the arcade tuning. I'm hoping to get Eugen done here pretty soon, which will be great. And then we'll move on to the next one. I think we'll be focusing on Miss Bunny and Valby. We'll get Ines done as well. Man, I keep yanking this controller down. But yep, then we'll start moving on to a couple other Descendants. I've always liked Blair. I know his kit well, so I don't need to get too not unfamiliar with him. But they did make some changes, so it's going to be worth it between now and the 17th when he gets released as the Ultimate to do that. And the party has been disbanded. All right, I guess that was the end of it. So, or he just accidentally left again. I don't know. But, yep. So, that was fun. Glad we could help somebody get through. Now he's into hard mode and the real fun begins. But, yep. So, still plenty to do. And, for the most part, I'm still having fun. Void Erosion Purge and the 400s are still okay. I don't mind leveling up and testing weapons. Void Vessel and Sigma Sector kind of losing their shine for me, to be honest. So it's a bit of a struggle to keep paying attention to that one. But we have 3 green tickets now, so we would have to get 297 in order to get another outfit unlocked. That's steep. That's real steep. I mean, I was real excited when I got that 144. And honestly, the main reason was because that was like, was it like 30 some runs I don't have to do. Was the pure excitement of it. It was just so much less that we have to do now, which was huge, especially at this point in the game. But Anyway, so I'm going to call it a night here, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I stream every Wednesday and Saturday. I got several videos that I'm working on. I got one I got to put the final touches on, and another one, like I said, it's actually a rather big project for me. So I'm struggling a little bit with it, but we'll get it out hopefully this week. More likely to the end of the week. So look for that then. But hey, what's up, Chris? But yep. So yeah, it's a 4-hour stream. It's not bad. Yeah. Anyway, always having fun. So that's the whole point. As soon as I stop having fun, we'll have to figure out what we're gonna do. But yep. All right, folks. I'm calling it a night. So as always, I will see you out there. Take care.